Okay, this is June the 2nd of 2025, and just exploring a little bit this morning, I've come back into the edge of the Leatherwood Wilderness. I've come down Brush Creek Road back in here. I think it's about 7 miles, and it's really a pretty good road. First 5 miles are the best, and then the last couple get a little rougher, but not bad. But anyhow, I'm back in here at it's an old trailhead back here that takes off down in toward Leatherwood Creek, and I'm not going to try and hike it today, but I just wanted to find it and look at it a little bit. What I am going to do is probably hike the old road on back in and go to Cleveland Knob. So I won't make a lot of video here doing this, but just capture some things along the way. So anyhow, I'm going to start hiking, and I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Well, I guess it's probably a good thing I didn't try and drive on back in here. The road looks like it's plenty good enough to get to Cleveland Knob, but this old log here's got a little bit narrower. So anyhow, I'll go on and shut the camera down and catch you in a few. Okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but I have a bear in the middle of the road up here. Huh. Well, there he goes wandering off. Yep, into the woods on the right. Okay. Well, that's one of the first ones I've seen in the wild. Yeah. I'll keep the camera on here just a few minutes. I suspect he's gonna, I didn't see any sign of cubs, so. I suspect he will vacate. Yep. Well, looks like he did go on, and I haven't seen any sign of him. Alongside there. So anyhow, I'll go on and shut the camera off, keep trucking. Okay, well, we made it. We're up at Cleveland Knob, and this is a little bit of history, I guess, here that I read. This was an old fire tower up here. And of course, they had a spot for the rangers to stay when they were here. And I think you can see over here some of the old foundations. From when they lived up here. Of course, that's a era that's long gone now. But at the time, they were all over the country. But yeah, there's the old foundation for their cabin. And I'm guessing that was a well, but I wouldn't swear to it. I, And then somewhere in through here, there's some of the old pilings from the tower itself. But at the time, they were all over the country. Yeah, there's the old foundation for their cabin. And I guessing that was a well, but I wouldn't swear to it. And then somewhere in through here, there's some of the old pilings from the tower itself. But but you got to look hard to find those. But anyhow, this is up at Cleveland Knob. I suspect that, again, with leaf off in the winter, you would probably have some really nice views from up here. But of course, everything is blocked off with all the summertime foliage. So anyhow, we completed the hike out here, and we'll turn around and head back for the car. See you later. Okay, well, made it back to the car. Just a little past 9:30. I think the total distance according to my tracker says it's about 3.4, 3.3 out and back. And it's all on the old road here. Now there are some ups and downs on it, but it's really pretty easy hiking if you want to come back in here and do a relatively easy hike that gets you a little over 3 miles. Of course, it gets hot and humid here with all the trees. There's no wind this morning. But anyhow, there's the first hike here in June out of the way. I'll close this up and see you later.